Yo, what's up guys? Thanks for watching another video. Today should be pretty cool. So as you guys see from the title of the video, I'm gonna be picking up my V8 swap that I'm gonna be putting into an E30. I've been searching for a while for a donor card to pull the engine out of so I can get it into an E30. And the other day I was scrolling down through my Facebook and I saw a complete M62 with a 6-speed transmission, the drive shaft included, for an E30. So it has like pretty much everything to throw it into an E30, so I don't have to spend all that extra money, because I was actually going to spend a lot more. I had like a had a note on my phone. Let me show you guys what I was about to spend. So like this is what I was calculating to spend. So it was around like almost $5,000 to $6,000, all the parts from Garagistic. It's not focusing that well, but this is sort of what I kind of calculated. Some of the stuff is sort of off. I just kind of did a rough estimate on most of them, but yeah, I was looking to spend around like $4,000 plus on this whole swap. So here, let me show you guys what I'm going to be purchasing. So as you guys see, full M62 swap for an E30, has the engine with 150,000 miles, and here's all the parts that it comes with. This camera sucks at focusing. Has the engine, transmission, the Garagistic shift linkage, dry shaft, and headers, motor arms, trans brace, and an oil cooler that I modified. So just let alone on the parts is way more than $1,500. So I'm getting a hell of a good deal on this. Hopefully the engine is good. If it isn't, it's not really a big deal, because I didn't want to go with the M62 to begin with, but since it already comes together, I'm just gonna pick it up. But if it is bad, I'll go with the M60 just for reliability reasons. The M62 has like a lot of issues with the timing guides, and just has the VANOS as well. So I don't know, hopefully everything turns out great. So we're gonna be picking that up today. So I just got to the bank right now. I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw the money, and then I'm gonna head home, meet up with the homie. He's gonna help me haul the engine from Long Beach to my house. So it's a pretty far drive, but it's gonna be worth it since I'm getting such a good deal on this. So let's go. All right, boys, I just got the cash right here. So I was actually able to talk him down to $1,500 from $1,800. So I'm getting a really good deal on this, and hopefully everything checks out well. I really hope that at least the transmission, if he's selling me some garbage, I just really hope that the transmission is solid. I don't really care if the engine isn't. Like I said, I'll do M60 if the M62 is bad. I can get one for like $200 at the junkyard, so it's not really a big deal. But the transmission, they're kind of hard to find at junkyard, so I just really hope that that is good at the very least. But I'm getting everything else with it, so that's a huge plus, and I'm saving a ton of money instead of buying this straight from Garagistic, because they're pretty expensive. But I don't know, just waiting for the homie to get here, and we'll start heading out to Long Beach. Oh, this shit's sick. LS swapped, huh? Hey, that shit has an LS in it, huh? This one? No? Slow gang.
It's what's the other one? It's not LS, but it's V8. It's not fuck, I forgot what it's called.
Damn.
That's some straight up brujeria right there.
I'm about to start eating it. What's up guys, I'm back a couple days later, and I finally got an engine hoist and an engine stand for the engine, which was what I've been waiting for. But now that I got it, I guess I can show you guys everything. So I got the engine right there, got my engine hoist, and then we have the engine stand, which I eventually want to get the engine onto so I can work on it. But there's just sort of an issue going on, which I'll show you guys here in a second. But let me show you guys the engine and everything that I got with it. So here it is, super big, and there's just a lot of stuff going on and a lot of stuff that I don't even know where it goes, that I'm gonna have to find out along the way. But there's just really a lot of stuff everywhere. So look at this wiring harness, all ripped. Probably have to replace it, but geez, all these hoses, a lot of miscellaneous parts are probably gonna need to be bought. But for the most part, I have the engine, like all the main stuff. So I have the engine, transmission, the drive shaft over there, so all the bigger stuff is out of the way. Everything else is gonna be really small. But here's everything that I got. So as you guys can see, I have the custom garagistic headers, which allow clearance for the steering shaft. I have the extended engine mounts with the E39 motor mounts right here, so I can just set the engine into the E30. I believe this is a modified oil cooler bracket. I'm not really sure, but I would assume, since it is powder coated orange. A lot of the stuff that was like custom on this engine was powder coated orange for some reason, which I eventually want to get rid of, but I'm going to decide that as soon as I get an E30. And depending on the color, I'm going to be choosing something cool to fit in the engine bay of the E30. But over here on the back of the engine, I have the flywheel, the clutch, and the pressure plate, which is the issue with the engine stand. So this doesn't allow clearance for the bracket of the engine stand to mount onto the back of the engine block. So I have to take it off. But the problem is if I take off the pressure plate, I have to either readjust it or put a new pressure plate on there, according to what I've been reading online. Some people say that you don't have to readjust it just because it is a used clutch and a used pressure plate going back on. But I don't know, some others say that if you take this off, you have to readjust it. So these little springs right here, I guess, adjust accordingly to the wear of the clutch. But I don't know what I want to do with this. I definitely want to get the engine on an engine stand so I can work on it and clean it up before I throw it into the E30. As you guys see, it's like super dirty. And then I just want to do some maintenance, some preventative maintenance as I throw this into the E30, just so I don't have any problems with it. And over here we got the 6-speed manual transmission. The transmission should be good. I put it in all the gears and all of them went in, so I'm assuming the transmission should be solid, but I guess we're only gonna find that out as we drive the car. It has the fabricated shift linkage. As you guys can see right here, it was welded and extended for an E30, so all of that is good. So pretty much I have the whole drivetrain, and I'm assuming everything should be good. So there's the transmission. Over here I have the custom drive shaft for the E30. So this is from Garagistic, and there is the transmission brace. So I want to show you guys all the parts that I was gonna buy and pretty much everything that I have now. So I was gonna buy a donor car, 740i, E32 or E38, and I was looking to spend around like $1,000 for one of those, but I already have the engine, so I didn't spend $1,000. The extension brackets for the transmission brace, they're gonna cost me $38. The extended engine mounts were going to cost me around $225. I was going to buy some X5 headers from the junkyard for $70, which we're still going to need some custom work done to them to clear the steering shaft. So I was going to spend easily over $100. The E39 motor mounts were going to be around $75. I still need to buy the E30 brake booster delete with the pedals and the master cylinder, which is going to run me $600. So that's a lot, but whatever. We have the 6-speed manual G420 transmission. I was going to get that from the junkyard for $170. The drive shaft from Garagistic was $600 or around there. I think they took it off their site, but the clutch kit, I already have it on the engine, but I don't know, I might take it off, so I might need a brand new one, but I still have it, so that's out of the way. I still need to buy the subframe spacers, which are $38, not that much. And then the fan, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna go with just yet, but I definitely need to get a fan. The Z3M radiator, it runs me about $300, and then I'm looking to spend $1,500 on an E30 shell. So not that much left. Just, I guess the main part would probably be the E30 shell, and then I guess just doing all the work. And then also the wiring, I think that's what I'm going to be really confused about. As you guys see, I have a mess of wires right here, and this engine harness is no good since almost everything was cut off of it. So I still need to figure out all this stuff, but this is one of the last steps of the engine thing, so I guess I can worry about this as soon as I have everything inside the car. So yeah, that's everything that I got. I got a super good deal on this. Like I said, I saved a ton of money. You guys already saw how much money I was gonna spend, just let alone from the parts from like Garagistic, and then just buying the donor car and then buying the transmission separately. This was gonna be a ton of money. So I got a really good deal on this, and I'm saving a lot of money by buying this swap. Now it's just really a matter of getting an E30 shell, which is probably gonna take me a while because it's super hard to find one nowadays. So if you guys know anybody that's selling one in California, hit me up on Instagram. I'm looking for one, preferably an 89 or 90 model, just because I think the late models look better, but any E30 will do as long as it's like super clean. So yeah, looking for an E30 shell. Probably gonna take me a while, but as soon as I do pick one up, we're gonna be continuing this swap. I just wanted to get this video out because there's gonna be a lot of content in the future of this E30 build. I already have like the whole build in my mind. I already know exactly how I want it to look, and it's gonna look so dope, and I can't wait to start this project. It's gonna be so dope. So just make sure you guys are tuned with the channel. Hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, hit those bell notifications so you guys don't miss a video. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.